Chicago. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Prince Fielder will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title.
This is a guy that's swinging the bat so well all season and driving in runs. He's top 3 in RBIs.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gentry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Joey Gallo will stand in, hoping to make a late season push here toward moving to the top of the RBI leaderboard.
This guy has been at the top of the league in RBIs, and he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Smokey Rocket will dig in now, right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't.
Mitch Moreland will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. You can see right here. You can't go to sleep on these guys on the base paths. They're not real prolific, but they'll swipe one if you're not careful.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at how the Brett Laurie will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
He's out.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game.
Smokey Rocket comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitching. We'll see if he can get it done.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. The throw home. And not in time as the second run scores. And on the play, the runner, Mitch Moreland, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1 and 2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Pulled toward right center field. Chu over to his right. 2 gone. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third.
Into the box, Brett Laurie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hamels comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Delino DeShields in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Rocket on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Rocket will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Hamels has his sign. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Elvis Andrus gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Rocket shading to his right. 2 down.
Cut it, cut it. Hold on to it.
Prince Fielder gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 count. Smokey Rocket steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips. All of them.
Mitch Moreland will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a tag, and he is out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 7-5. Good night from Chicago.
For the Rangers, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Case Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Brock Holt comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Need you right here.
And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential time. Hunter Pence will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Smokey Rocket comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Hey, drive him in for
Street's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a two-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
The batter, number 34.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Smoky Rocket.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen
Your
up.
turn. Drive him in right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Get dirty,
The
get dirty,
relay
get
throw,
dirty.
and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Here you go. Clutch up for us here.
And
No,
there's
that's a
ball
ball.
four now,
Take the
so the
base.
bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, not totally sure if that was their intention, but hey, it's not.
Line to the right side.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And
Find the
that'll
ball.
get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
For that 2 RBI single, he puts his team ahead. He is fired up, pumping his arms. Look at that excitement.
The batter, number 34.
Stepping in now, Smoky Rocket in the air out to left. Gordon is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was...
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Smokey Rocket will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Boss is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Smokey Rocket is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now.
Mitch Moreland will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Buxton ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Kenny's Vargas gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
High and deep to right center field. Rocket going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-2 ball game. Smokey Rocket will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Into the box now, Smokey Rocket, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Make the turn.
Around third and being waved on home.
Stand up right here. Stand
and
up.
they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Pretty good swing that time. And
Mitch Moreland will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Sano is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
these guys just keep chipping.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
He's well on his way to a nice series now.
Brian Dozier strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 2-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rocket racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. A tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental.
Striding into the box,
Hey, your
Brett
turn now.
Laurie. He's
Nobody
1
better.
for 4 for the game.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right here now.
2-2
going.
count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Smokey Rocket steps in to begin the inning.
Left fielder.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty.
Miguel Sano in now, popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
All right, come on now. One
Hit
time.
high
Hold
and
on,
deep
hold
out
on.
there to left center field. Santana racing back, still going back. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
And that is going to absolutely silence this crowd. We've seen him doing this all year long. When his guys are in the hole, he's been the one to come to the rescue, and he does it again.
Hey, your turn. Drive in right here.
Now batting, shortstop, Smokey.
Stepping in now, Smokey Rocket, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
No one better up there. Here we go.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. On the ground to the left side. To Dozier for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there?
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Smokey Rocket will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
Mitch Moreland will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He beat it.
Stepping in, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now both runners are breaking. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Abraham Almonte will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rocket on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
Into
pitch.
the box now, Smokey Rocket, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8.
Smokey Rocket will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hey, drive that pitch,
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hence around third, being waved on home. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Brantley moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Lindor will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Hey, we got one out here.
Belted deep center field. Rocket racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, this is an excellent.
Smokey Rocket ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Chisenhall moving to his left, 1 away. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Emilio Bonifacio will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Saladino retreats to the outfield grass, and Yan Gomes stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, play the first.
Belted high and deep into right center. Rocket going back on it at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record this. Abraham Almonte will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hey, 2 down here.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And quite a lot of offense in this one. But if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs.
Some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Smokey Rocket comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Smokey Rocket.
And that's in there for strike one. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Coughlin over to his right. 1 away. Time now to check the starting.
He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Lynn gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Pops this one up. Saladino is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Leading off the inning, Smokey Rocket, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more.
Smokey Rocket will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Coughlin going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Smokey Rocket will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
And at this point, I don't think he
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
So striding in, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home.
Right here.
The throw back in is a wild one. The tying run is in to score from second. Hunter Pence will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Here we go now.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mitch Moreland, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miguel Cabrera digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
You go.
And Pence is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Come on now.
Smokey Rocket gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Right here. Find the ball.
And a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Todd Frazier will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Hunter Pence will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Come on, kids.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Justin Upton. Don't put that card in your bicycles, folks. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 12-10. Good night from Chicago.
Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Case Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, U.S. Cellular Field. Today, the third and final game in this So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a major contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Rocket is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, let's get you a look.
Right now, he's among the AL leaders in homers, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will need to be careful with.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rocket sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's a
Smokey Rocket comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Smokey Rocket.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment here from the south side.
He's without a steal in this series. Not a stat line you hear about him too often. Just needs to work on getting on base, and then he can think about being aggressive and taking an extra 90 feet.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there.
And one time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Good pitch, huh?
Hit on the ground is short. Iglesias is there.
You're here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. James McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, you're under it. You got it. You got it.
Rocket is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Arcia's after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Smokey Rocket will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lifted the other way to left center. Worth giving chase. He's got it 1 away. J.D. Martinez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
After it is Arcia, and that's the first out of the inning. Smokey Rocket will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Worth. One down. And, guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Justin Verlander. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hence giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup.
He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rocket is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Smokey Rocket will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Santana has a play. 2 down. Dino Dominguez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Rocket giving chase, and that retires the side. Down. Miguel Sano is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Sano will head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position. Smokey Rocket is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Brett Lawrie is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Johnny Worth stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. 2 down, runners at first and second.
I'm out.
Drilled to the right side.
Right
And
here,
that is
find the
into
ball.
right field. A base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Miguel Sano digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
I got it.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Smokey Rocket will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Rocket.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Brett Laurie will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Runner goes for second. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield.
Right here,
in
find the
there,
ball.
a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
And now another.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Worth. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, what a play.
Out.
One there.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We return to Chicago after this.
Hey, we got no outs.
Brian Dozier makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Popped up. Laurie settles under it near second. 1 away.
First baseman number 7.
Joe Mauer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gentry ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. Another multi-hit game for Kenny's Vargas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues. Smokey Rocket digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, let your can up there, huh?
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Smokey Rocket will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and it remains an 8. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
First for the victorious White Sox.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this Smokey Rocket comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rocket.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Smokey Rocket will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
On the move is Rosario. He's got it one away. Eddie Rosario will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game? And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Smokey Rocket will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere.
Todd Frazier will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts. Eddie Rosario will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
High in the air out to center field. Rocket is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Stretch time. Stepping in, Smokey Rocket, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Todd Frazier, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Smokey Rocket will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Santana is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond. first opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Smokey Rocket is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing.
Todd Frazier will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. Michael Brantley will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey Rocket, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the White Sox have come back to into the box. Abraham Almonte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Holt has got it, and the side is retired. Skid stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Smokey Rocket will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Come on now, what time? Right here.
Ripped down the first base line, and a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Todd Frazier comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Pull up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Hunter Pence will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
And that could turn out to be a
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of four to Smokey Rocket will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And that's dead center for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that...
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Lifted into center field. Rocket is under it. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox. Lonnie Chisenhall has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Rocket is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Hey, you can do it.
Smokey Rocket stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-1, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, they definitely got some wheels in this lineup. If you don't keep these guys close, they will run on you all game long.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Rob Brantley will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, see you
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Let's roll that ball.
Yan Gomes will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. High in the air and deep to left center field. Rocket ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Relay.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Smokey Rocket steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The batter, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Mike Napoli steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Belted high and deep into right center. Rocket going back on it. Still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play. Smokey Rocket will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. This is pulled into right. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this.